Oh, look at that guy. What's so funny out there?
Mountain Man. Treasures.
So we got cookie jars here. Wow. Oh, look at that guy. What's so funny out there? That's gotta be a winner, right? Yeah, we're gonna get this guy. Good morning. You've got quite a collection here.
Isn't it ridiculous?
Is this yours or?
I've been collecting for about 20 years, and
Wow.
I realized I hate dusting, and I'm done.
So are they individually priced or
No,
like?
I pretty much have like whatever on the tables, but everything's negotiable. So
Okay. Oh, everything's so each. I gotcha.
So each table will
Okay.
tell you what I'm asking, but like I
Perfect.
said, nothing is.
Okay.
I just kind of threw tags on stuff, going, I don't know what I'm doing. So. Yep.
Can I set? I know I at least want to get him. Can I maybe start a pile somewhere?
Yes, and I actually have boxes.
Okay.
I've got a couple little ones like that, and then there's a big one down there.
Okay.
And I was just wrapping stuff in these crappy paper towels, but I don't know. Yeah.
I'll put him in there without his lid for now.
That'll do.
Set him over here. These are cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you?
Yeah. I had it in my little pink bag, so that was it. Way to quarter.
Cookie cup. Oh, it lifts up. Looks like he talked at some point. It's kind of cool.
I wasn't sure if I could go yesterday, but I ended up sewing a big old weight bench and a heavy bag with the stand, and I was like, cool. That's more space.
Grinch.
Okay, we got these three.
There's a chip on it, but it's not a cookie jar, it's a bank. Another chip on it. This guy's cool. Oh, that's the nerds
A
guy.
lot of fun ones.
Yeah, that's the nerds guy.
Yeah. Didn't have a good place to store them, and they were all just in the front porch, and I'm like, this isn't working. I can't enjoy them.
Right.
Okay, that got so bad.
People told me that the traffic was backed up all the way from the fairgrounds to Costco. I didn't leave my house, so I was like,
And we live over by Henderson, you know, that
Oh,
street that
God.
goes to the fairgrounds.
yeah.
It was backed up Henderson through the light. And then, of course, oh, here it comes about two. They were ready to go home and it starts pouring. And some of the kids couldn't get out. They were stuck because of the traffic. So there they were caught in the rain.
Awful.
I mean, I guess you kind of gotta expect it. It seems like it rains every year on Good Day, but
had a tiny chip on the one of the doors that it was holding, but all the others are important.
Yeah, I know that next.
Yeah. But I'm glad that William knows
Pull
that.
that off.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're cute. They're definitely cool. Just I need to stop having.
Isn't that an awesome photo? That's really cute.
Some of them are super fun.
How much do you want for it? She's got.
I've got my tags when I'm asking, but
Oh,
everything is negotiable. Nothing's set in stone, so.
Right. Look at the jelly bean. Oh, that's cute.
I feel like the Jelly Belly one might have had a little chip somewhere, but I'm not sure.
How did you store them?
I had these shelves over there. I had them up in my front porch, and they were just along the wall. But these
Okay.
there, they
Remember this
so
guy?
dusty, and I couldn't really enjoy them because we don't use that. Yeah, it works for me.
Enjoy your day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for stopping out.
Sure. Thank you.
Stay warm or try to.
Yeah.
I think you have, I think that's rabbit.
They are neat.
Yeah.
The alien head.
Yeah, I got it's just one alien and then
That's pretty neat.
like a bunch of skulls.
I gotta be careful. I'm making a big pile.
That's alright with me.
That's neat.
I'm surprised none of the girlies bought any of these curling irons. Sheesh.
All right, I'll add another one.
Oh boy. The key blue tree.
That's neat.
Yeah, that's a cute one.
Yeah, I know.
See, now you're a little busy, right?
Are showing up. Yay. This will do. Alright.
So of course I overfilled my box.
Oh boy. So let's see how we got that one. I'd take $100 for all of it. Does that sound fair?
Let's see. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Works for me.
Let's see. I think that's what I think you wiped me out. I think that's what I have. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. Look at that.
Oh boy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
You got some cool ones.
Yeah, I
Those are
like
some of
'em.
my favorites.
We'll see if I can balance them in the box on the way out.
Okay, guys, so let's take a look at what we got there. We'll start, I guess, just over here as I set them out. This guy is not a cookie jar. You can see this is Montana Lifestyles by Montana Silversmiths. Keep an eye out for this guy. This guy, I think we've talked about him before. I've sold some of his figurines before. This is Elmer the Horse. It's a Montana Silversmith thing. They obviously are more famous for their jewelry and their silver, but Elmer is something that people collect. I've never seen a bank like this before, and so I picked him up. You can see over here, I'll put up my listing. He is the only thing that I've listed so far that we picked up, at least as of me recording this. But he's got his stopper. He's in fantastic shape, and I think we're going to make a good chunk of money on this guy, though he may be a little bit long tail. Now, this I thought was cool. It's the Keebler House. There's more of these out there than I thought, and they don't sell particularly well. They sell. It's just there's a lot of them out there. There's more out there than I realized. So it's still cool. Really, really clean. And so we picked up the Keebler House. This, I mean, I don't know anything about cookie jars, guys. This is an area that is new to me. And I thought, you know what? Let's take a shot. We got them for $100. I probably could have talked her down to about 80, but you know, it was still a fair price. This was a day where I was just sort of you know, everybody gave me a fair price, and so I took it. I just didn't haggle. And, you know, I'm still happy with that. You know, I think we did well. Now, we did pick up one that is not here. It was sitting kind of in this general area. I've already sold it. Look, here are a couple of pictures of it sitting on my workbench because it is now packed up. This going out to a viewer. So thank you so much for picking that up. We came to a good deal on that, and it is on your way. It's should be there down in Texas by the time this video shows, certainly. So thank you so much for the purchase, and I hope that it's a wedding present, I'm told. So I think one of the more unique wedding presents. I think you're going to win that one. Now this, I was excited initially. It's not a cookie jar, and it's a little more like the Keebler. It's a little more common than I thought. Let me see if I can get the mask off. There we go. Okay, see, there you go. This is The Art of Killzone 3. Now, it originally came, I believe, with... Hold on a second. Okay, we got his head back on. Don't want to take that book out and flip through it. It's got some cool art. It's for a video game. And it originally came, I think, with the game and everything. So there are some listings out there for just the book. There's not a ton with the helmet and everything. So we'll list it, and I think we'll do okay. I just picked it up. It was a couple bucks. And I thought it was interesting, so I picked it up. Now, let's move this guy out of the way. So now, this is really cool. I haven't really done a lot of comps on these. He's still got his gift tag on it from the Montana Gift Gallery. Now, let's take his lid off. This is, right here, Foresters. It's from Big Sky Carvers, and Big Sky Carvers does also have a following. Very often, they do moose, like Elmer, they do moose figurines. And this is a moose cookie jar instead, which I thought was cool. So I'm going to have to look out there and see if there are any others. I kind of don't think so. This is relatively rare. It's back from 2005, so it's already pushing on the edge of being a vintage jar. And all of these were in fantastic shape that I picked up, bar one. One had some flaws. We'll talk about that. But this is really, really cool, and I think it'll be good. Now, these are going to be a pain to pack, but you know what? That's okay. I'm learning a new area, and I'm willing to spend some time on it. Now, this one is cool. The Schwans, banging them around. Remember the Schwans, man? I remember the Schwans, man, when I was a kid. We got those push-up pops, the orange ones. I still remember those. Those were fantastic. So we've got the Schwann's truck. This is a replica of their truck. It's really cool. And we'll take the lid off here because on the bottom, you can see it's numbered. It's a first edition of their 1950 truck, number 3,810 out of 5,000. Now, typically on numbered things, you will be able to get a little bit more money for a very high number or a very low number. This one is just a number, right? And so the number doesn't get us anything. But I have looked this up. There were none available when I looked it up, and there was one sold. They put it up to auction, which I don't think is probably the way to go with cookie jars. And it sold for, it was more than 50, but like 55 bucks, something like that, plus shipping. So this will be a little bit more long tail because you're waiting for probably a former Schwann's, man. That's backwards. You're waiting for probably a guy that used to drive for Schwann's. But it's going to sell because there are no others. It's numbered. There are only 5,000 of them out there available. When you see numbered stuff, it's good. Steve, scoot over for a second. This is one that I picked up even though it's banged up because I think it's unique. Now, this is the Nerds guy. You guys remember the little Nerds figures? It's not painted particularly well. We're missing some paint there, and there's some scuffs and stuff like that. But I think it's cool. See, it's officially licensed down there. And we're officially vintage, 1984, Willy Wonka brands. So I picked it up, even with the damage, because it's got to be pretty rare. And so we'll see. I think we'll do pretty well on that guy. And so we'll move him in the back. This is the one that I saw initially. This one is awesome. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin. We got Austin 316 on his vest there. And then on the back, we've got the Stone Cold. This is fantastic. I have looked this up since I got home. And The comps are all over. The most recent was $49.99 plus shipping. There are none listed, only solds, which means there is a high demand for this guy. Now, somebody did take a best offer off of $100 a while back, and I'm going to price mine pretty high because wrestling is hot right now. Stone Cold's hot. There are none others listed, and as best I can tell, there are no chips or cracks on this guy. So Stone Cold is going to get listed relatively high. He will make up probably the bulk of our investment in all of these cookie jars. So that is a cool one. And then this one, again, none listed for the alien head, which I think the fact that you take off his head to get the cookies, it's like alien autopsy. It's fantastic. This has such a cool look. None of these listed either. There was one found on WorthPoint, and it sold, I think, at auction for $52, something like that, plus shipping. So, again, I think that's a good average on a lot of cookie jars is $50 plus shipping. So I was pretty comfortable spending $100 on all of them that we got. I don't know. What do you guys think? What is your favorite? Is it here? Is it the one that we already sold? Do you think I'm crazy for picking up cookie jars? What do you think? I guess I'm now in the cookie jar business, at least for a few. You know, certainly didn't take the dive like we did into Barbies or Hot Wheels, but I picked up a couple cookie jars. So we'll see. I'm going to list these basically as I pack them. I'm going to photograph them and then pack them up so that they're ready to go. I don't do that with a lot of stuff, but you do have to be careful with these, obviously. And so I figure let's just have them ready to go. So when they sell, I can just slap the label on it. So I think we're going to put up Stone Cold first, and then I'll start working my way through the rest of them. Maybe Alien Head is next over here. So again, tell me what you guys think down in the comments. Love to hear from you. If you've got any questions, anything like that, leave them below or shoot me an email. You can do that too, or Instagram is in the description as well. We're going to let you guys go. I appreciate it. Bye.